What's good, how? Been a minute. This is my second time filming this everyday makeup look because yesterday I did it and then the mic wasn't plugged in all the way, so I have to redo the whole thing. Yeah, everyday makeup look. Skirts first. Brows. But this is the Anastasia brush, the number 12, and this is LA Girl in soft black. And to clean them bitches up, I'm gonna take the Catrice concealer in 020 light beige, and I'm taking a Wet n Wild brush. I like this one just because it really has a good application, and I don't even know how I got this brush. I think maybe it was like in a set or some shit, but it's pretty good. And then with the opposite side of the brush, yeah, this side, I'm going to set with the Coty Airspun powder. Nice and easy. Whenever I do an everyday makeup look, I'm going for basic, but I'm also going for like still fuckable. Like I can still pull hose. So like, you know, a little bit of eyeshadow just to have the crease a little defined, and then some liner, and of course lashes. Can't go without lashes. You look fucking naked. I feel bald. I'm gonna take this Morphe M441. I'm going into the Too Faced chocolate gold palette thing. And I'm just gonna do some transition shades. So I'm gonna take this one, the So Bougie, and then maybe do Cocoa Truffle just for a deeper tone, but I don't know. I usually just do the lighter one. And I'm just doing it in the crease. I don't really plan on putting anything in the lid, and it's not hot. My face is like lopsided. I'm not gonna do a deeper shade, too lazy. I'm gonna go in with liner. This is the Essence Super Last Matte. I like this because the brush is not the felt tip, it's like a marker. Hate that shit. This one's good just because it's more flexible, more thin, easier to do like quick strokes. Whenever you do liner, you need to be focused. You need to be the boss and not let her own you. Laser sharp focus. And the way I check to see if they're even, I go like, I just keep going to see. So I do curl my lashes before I put mascara and then put the lashes on, but it's so pointless because the way my eyelids are set up, the lashes just go like down. It's like, but you gotta put mascara on though to blend it with the falsies. Just because in pictures sometimes you can notice like the dustiness of the real lashes. And then I have these crusty ass lashes that I'm gonna reuse. They're from Makeup Shack. I like their lashes. They're really cheap. I want to say like $8, $9 I think, and last a pretty long time. I think I've worn these like maybe 10, 15 times. I mean, they look gross because I don't take care of them, but you know, so gross. Like one lash is like white. I don't know if that's like skeet or like glue. That's like, it's white. I'm going in with the Duo glue, the one that's with the brush. So the way I put on lashes, I wait for it to dry because right now it's still white in the strip. So once it dries more clear, not completely clear though, you still want it to be a little bit tacky, so maybe it's like a little bit of white on the edges. You want extra glue on the edges because the inner corners and the outer, so annoying. Always like happen to me where it's like out and it's just like, my voice is so deep. Oh my god, my eyeliner is uneven. Starting with the middle and then the inner corner and then the outer. Alright, so now we're gonna do primer, and I'm doing the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter primer. Just gonna disperse that evenly. So I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I don't really consider it full coverage because I still can see like a little bit of my acne scars when I put it on, but it's definitely medium-ish. I apply this, I can tell, short Tinder story, which was so, oh my god. This shit always happens to me just because I never learn. Like the moral is probably like, don't invite people to your house when you've never met them before, which is such an obvious rule of them. But yeah, it was like in the summer, matched with this guy. He wasn't from Florida. He was like in town visiting like a friend or something. Seemed cute, you know, like I was like, okay, cool. And then it was like on a weekend, so we were like talking about like, you know, potentially like going out to the bars or whatever, but my friends wanted to go to Riverside. His friends were like in beach bars, so that didn't really work out. So I was like, oh, you know, like maybe we can link up like afterwards, you know, like towards the end of the night, you know. And the Tinder guy was trying to link up, you know, and he was like, wait, you know, that WYA text, you know, like he had sent like a picture of himself on Snap, and it definitely looked like the pictures on Tinder, but it was like, I don't know, maybe like a bad angle. So I was like, you know, whatever, it's just like a bad angle. And so I'm going home and I'm telling him to come over, and I tell my friend Dan, and I asked Dan to come home till that guy got there just to make sure he was cool and that he wasn't a weirdo. And so he's like, yeah, okay, that's cool. So like, you know, we smoke and stuff, waiting for him to get there, and then he finally gets there, and I'm here. And so it's a gated community, so I go to let him in, and immediately when I open the door and see him, like I regret everything. I'm just like, oh God, why? So first off, he like, it's like semi-catfish, I feel like homie really pulled out the MySpace angles with that shit, because it was like the same person but an uglier version. I don't know. So and like, I know I'm so mean for saying this, but it's just, he had like this G-Eazy thing to where like his head was too big for his neck, you know, like it was just like. And then when he spoke, when I heard his voice, oh my God, that shit sounded like Squidward. That was like, how do I get him out of here? Like, he's already like coming into my house. I told Dan before he got there, I was like, hey yo, like if I'm feeling him, I'm gonna like say to you like, oh, I'm craving a cheeseburger. But if I'm not feeling him, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm craving a veggie burger. And he's like, all right, bet. When we get in, Dan, you know, says what's up to him, and I'm like, hey yo, like I'm really craving a veggie burger. And he's like, oh really? And like he looks at, and he starts speaking, and oh my God, like we both just knew what was up. And so we started texting each other from across the room, because we're all on my couch, so it's like Dan, the guy, and me. And so we're texting each other, and I'm just like, yo, like how do we get him out? Like I can't. He was like, oh, like you gotta, you know, make some shit up. And I was like, look, I'm just gonna say that we have to, because at the time I was living in Jacksonville, and I was like, hey, we have to say that we have to go to Orlando right now, and that it just has to be right now. So watching TV and I was like, oh my God, like Dan, like are you ready for Orlando? It's gonna be like so fun, that after party. Because like my friend, who's my current roommate now, she was already living here, so I was like, oh my God, yeah, like she said that there's this like crazy after party, we have to go. And it was like 2 in the morning, dude. Like obvi it's too late to go to an after party, but I was just like, oh, like let's go, like oh my God, like they're already waiting on us, we gotta I'm so mean. Then the guy's like, are you serious, like you're going tonight? And I was like, oh yeah, like we already told them we'd be there and stuff. And Dan was playing along with it. He was doing good. He was like, yeah, like it's supposed to be like super lit and stuff. And so we oh God. All right, I'm going back in with the Catrice concealer. But like the guy is so pissed. Like I would be too, honestly. Like I'm such a bitch for doing that. But he was like, I kept asking, like, you're really gonna go? And then like the last time he asked, he was like, come on, like I just got here. He like finally, like all of a sudden, like not even like no warning, he just like gets up and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna head out. And like I was like, oh okay, like too bad, like oh. And then, you know, walk him out, say bye. And I feel bad because he Ubered there, so he probably had to get like another Uber to pick him up. And like after he leaves, me and Dan are just like, oh my God, like yeah, I stopped doing that. Well, I've only did it like twice in my life, but that was the second time, and that was just oh man, lesson learned. If I've ever talked to that guy again, no. Deleted him and blocked him on all social media, and then blocked his number. Never heard from him again. That's how I like it. I have so many like stories about Tinder. Then I'm gonna set with the same powder. I'm taking this NARS Bobo brush. That's not really NARS. It was on eBay for like $1 or something. This is so old though, but still a goodie. This is the Tarte Park Ave Princess Bronzer. I got this in like a little set, but I'm using this just to set a line for my, just gonna go right there. Now when you're Asian, it's very hard to create contour just because we're very flat face. So you kind of have to create your own like high point. And then to do like a light gradient of bronzer, I'm gonna do the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And I'm taking the Morphe 527, M527. Go slightly over it, slightly above the darkest, deepest part. I'm just gonna light motions. But me, I need major contour, so I'll do blush. This is the Nude Blush by BH Cosmetics. Brush as well. BH has really good brushes. They're really cheap, and they always have discount codes. I'm gonna mix these two. And I'm just gonna go on the apples of my cheeks. So I'm like, So my nose is something serious. Like, it's really, can't wait to get a nose job one day. But I just go down the sides just to make it appear more narrow and more skinny. And this is the Clear Brow Gel by Anastasia. I like this one because it's not as crusty as like cheaper ones. Since this is for every day, I'm not doing anything crazy. Usually what I'll do is I'll just do a random pop of color depending on my outfit, like a shimmer, but today I'm just gonna do like a basic, like probably like maybe this brown, yeah. And I'll just put that on the lower lid. And then I'm gonna put mascara on the bottom lashes. Even though my bottom lashes are really uneven, I just feel like I gotta do it. I can't like leave it naked. And tote's optional, but you can do liner. This is my fave, Essence Smoky 2-in-1 Kohl Liner. Now the best part, highlight. Taking the Anastasia and Amrezy collab. Oh my god. It is pigmented though. You see it. Yeah. So highlight always looks best when it's like wet. So I just spray some setting spray. This is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. And I like a skinny brush with like a slight kind of fan out right there. And then I put the residue on here. And then on the temples of my forehead. Just again so that the light reflects against it. And then right here underneath your brows. Because just the combination of like this highlight, that highlight, and the forehead, it looks really like luminous and glossy. And every day I don't wear lipstick. I just do like a clear lip gloss. So I'm just going to take the makeup off my lips. And this is the Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss by Essence, $2. For setting spray, I'm doing the Ofra Makeup Fixer. So what I used to do is just do like a couple sprays, but when I drench my face in it and I let it dry, it really makes everything just melt together and look very seamless. And although my hair looks like shit, I am ready for the day. And you see how it really reflects against the light.